Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jam and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is going to be playing with some of the new bits I got in the Gloss Gods Advent Calendar. That video is already up. If you missed it, I'll link it below. That's easy enough, right? So I thought I would use the cheek products that I got that I think I can use, and a couple of the eyeshadow palettes, as well as the highlighter. So I decided to pair these two palettes together. We've got the top, which is matte blue, matte black, and then the satin pink and a satin peach. So, you know, nothing too wild and crazy. And then there is Lavender Skies. Both of the larger palettes I got, I feel like, are more a spring, summer kind of color story. But this one also kind of seems wintry. And I think if I use the black to deepen up the darkest shade in here, we can get a decent look. So that's my plan. And I really like this pop of orange for like inner corner highlight. Doesn't that sound fun? So that is what I'm going to attempt today. Hopefully you're up for that. If you are and you're not to subscribe to my channel, you can do that now. I upload a boatload of videos every week. And if you click the bell, YouTube will notify you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. YouTube's being wonky. So I'm going to scooch you in a little bit, probably whack on some shadow shields since I want to play with the black, and we'll just get started. I think I'm going to start with first light in the transition-ish area, and then perhaps we'll go with Purple Rain right there, and then maybe Purple Storm, and then add the black, and then we'll choose a purple shimmer. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my Rephr 15 Max into that lightest purple shade, and there's some kick up in the pan. My eyes are primed with the Sigma eyeshadow base pencil and Ignite below my brows, and the Milani eye base over my lid and up into my crease. That's very pretty, pastel purple, nothing too wild and crazy. Going for just a little bit more, just so we can see. Like I mentioned in the unboxing video, I have two palettes from Gloss Gods, and I really, really like both of them. I have the New Neutrals and the Look for Rainbows palettes. They're both lovely. The Look for Rainbows palette is a companion palette because it's all special shades, which is fine with me. I don't care. And I don't think these are standalone palettes either. The other one, what was that called? Oh, What's Your Power? I think I called it What's Your Superpower, but it's not. It's just What's Your Power. Same thing. I don't think that's a standalone. All right, same brush. I just cleaned it off a little bit on my towel, and we're gonna go into Purple Rain just to get something going out here. Not too fussed about it because I'm gonna add the other purple and some black. So we're definitely gonna go with a purple eye look today. Hopefully, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you had a lovely time. We did. We went over to Dallas's, and Crystal and Dallas cooked, and we ate and we hung out, and I brought little like DIY Thanksgiving what you're grateful for little wheels to make that like spin. So that was really fun. I thought that was a good time. All the adults did it, and a couple of the babies, but not all the babies are into Nani's dorkish things, which is fine. It was fun for the rest of us. It was a really nice time. And then we came home and went to bed. In the morning, I decorated well, Mike and I decorated the house for Christmas because we always do on Thanksgiving. And then we got our tree on Friday and decorated it Saturday night. So that was really fun. So when I got up the next morning, it was so pretty. Mike turned the lights on for me so I can get up to like full on Christmas. It's very cool. I'm very spoiled. I'm gonna dip into the black now with my Rephr 14. If I can find it, I'll insert a clip here. I keep a small felt Christmas tree on a wall fairly low for the babies. They can decorate it. It's got Velcro on it, and they can take the decorations off and put them back on and take them off and put them on and just, you know, kind of have fun decorating a tree. Well, Puppers thinks it's amazing. She loves that thing. I was nervous about the actual tree and Puppers, and my sister suggested a water bottle. Not usually the person who will squirt a cat for something. Like, this is their house. They have to be able to live in it. But if it was one of the babies, I wouldn't let them touch the tree. I wouldn't squirt them with a water bottle. But, you know, I wouldn't let them do it. And since you really can't reason with a cat, the water bottle has to be how we do it. And I had to squirt her one time while we were decorating the tree last night. And Mike had to squirt her one time while we were decorating the tree. And she hasn't tried to get it since. When we got up this morning, the garland seemed to be slightly droopier than when we went to bed, but everything was still on the tree, except I guess there was a rogue candy cane. But that could very well have been just settling or, you know, cat going by. We're not blaming Puppers for that. Okay, so that black doesn't really want to sit on top of that purple all that well. Not the end of the world. We'll just leave it there and stop fussing with it. I think we're gonna go with Lavender Haze. Are we? Yeah, I think so. On my Singe Beauty EO1, of course, because that's my favorite. All right, let's see what this looks like. Stunning. It's gonna look stunning. Some of the formula from Gloss Gods is a bit, not like chunky, but chunkier. And some is just super smooth and beautiful. They're all amazing though. That's really pretty. All right, I'm gonna wet it because that's what I like to do. We'll see what difference it makes, if any. Oh, so good. Look at that. I love it. This is definitely duochrome-y, which is fine. Most of their shimmer shades are special shades, multi-chrome, duochrome, something. That's really pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to do the other eye. Whack on some liner and lashes, foundation, concealer, and then I'll come back and we'll do bronzer, blush, and highlight together. Okay, I'm back. Obviously, lashes, foundation, concealer, powder, and I did a little bit of contour. So now we should finish up the under eyes and then move on to the face. I think I'm gonna take just this dark purple and run that under my lash line and then use that orange shimmery shade for my inner corner. I don't know why, it just seems like that would be super fun. So I'm just gonna use my Singe Beauty EO4 I really like this brush for under my eyes. Just seems to apply the eyeshadow really nicely. Maybe just a little more. I'm gonna wet my Rephr 03 brush for the inner corner shade. I don't want a bunch of fallout. So that shade is called Daybreak. So let's see how that looks. That looks cute. This may not be the best brush, but I'm gonna make it work. All right, I think that's cute. I used my Sephora gel liner for my lower waterline in the light purple shade. I don't know what that's called off the top of my head, but okay, now for the scary bits. And I say scary because I swatched these on the back of my hand to even see if I could make the colors work. And they appear to be incredibly pigmented. So I'm nervous. So we're gonna start with the bronzer first. I don't know. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not the end of the world. It's just makeup. This looks so incredibly dark. I'm gonna do 2 little specks right there. And then I think I'll boop over it with a sponge that I used. When I blended it out on my hand, okay, I just used my finger. All right, not as scary as I was anticipating. I don't often use liquid or cream products. I just end up using what I know and like, so I don't venture off of that very often. That's pretty cute. I can't tell if it lifted, but it looks like it may have lifted my foundation right in there. All right, let's do a little on the forehead. So it doesn't feel like it has a quick dry down time, so that's something. That looks pretty natural. All right, last cheeker. I think maybe with a little bit of practice, that could actually be kind of good. I feel like definitely for underpainting, it would be really good. All right, let's try the scary blush. Oh, I should tell you, the bronzer shade is You Are Strong, which feels like they're mocking me. And the blush is Honey Bun. So let's do three very tiny doobies there. I'll just use the same sponge. That really didn't do anything. All right, let's do a little more. That's a lot more. Okay. We're just gonna blend that out. But that's really cute. I brought it in too far, of course, but Okay. Okay, I know I'm looking not amazing, but I think a little bit of concealer and I should be able to fix this. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna do lower lash mascara and buff out the face products. Then I'll come back and we'll do highlighter and we'll be done. All right, I'm back to do highlight. I just went in with a little bit of mascara, which my go-to recently has been this. Why can't I think ahead? The L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I got this real back in April, maybe. Didn't use it for a while, then started using it, and I love it. I love it so much, I made my sister try it. She does not love it like I do. She said that it does, some mascaras will like launch themselves at her face. And so even though that brush is really tiny, she still was getting too much at one time. Her favorite still is the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes that I got her hooked on. Such a good, just super basic black mascara. But I really like this one. The wand is, the brush is super, super skinny and so easy for me to use. And I like it, it just turns my lashes black. Because I wear falsies most of the time, I don't really care too much what my mascara is, as long as it doesn't give me mascara confetti under my eyes throughout the day. All right, I did buff over everything with my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation Powder. This is pretty much what I use. This or the Dior Backstage Powder, no powder. This is in the shade 120 Vanilla, in case you wanted to know. All right, and the only highlight that we got from Gloss Gods is the With Pride. This is a rainbow highlight. You're not gonna see that in the mirror. It looks amazing. So let me, it's kind, yeah, you can see the rainbow on the back of my hand. And because of the Color Kittens, I know that if you just swirl those, you're gonna get a brownish shade. So that is my plan, just to get a kind of skin tone shade. It does look really cool though. And I've been using this, it's a fluffy eyeshadow brush, but my eyes are way too small to ever be able to handle a brush this size. Okay, that's fun. Let's do the other side. I don't know how well you can see. This is very similar to the Blend Bunny formula that I know and love. Yeah, this is still kind of rainbow-y, even though I swirled. It's kind of cool though, right? I really just love highlights so much. I think it's so much fun. Let me just do my below my brow, tip of my nose, because I like a glowy nose. I really liked doing that heart shape. That was really cool. I thought that came out really cute. Jackson didn't think it looked like a heart. He said it was too flat. It was a bit of a chubby heart, but it was still a heart. All right, I'm going to, what? Pray tell, are you going to do? How about I zoom you in for an up close at the eyes? Don't look at my skin. My skin's a hot mess. But I think the eyes look pretty good. Okay, let me scoot you out and we can have a little chat. As far as the eyeshadow palette goes, I think it's great. Most of them are companion palettes, which is kind of how I view the Adept palettes and the Divina. You know, like they're known for their special shades, so they're not necessarily a one and done palette, but the special shades are very, very special from Gloss Gods, as well as, you know, Divina and Adept and whoever else makes really good special eyeshadows. I'm really glad that I have these products. I definitely like the cheek products. I think I should take my headband off. I think I need to practice a bit more with, you know, liquid bronzer and blush, but I think it works. It's cute. I went a little crazy with it, but you know, that was user error and not the product itself. And it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be based on how pigmented it was on the back of my hand. So that was very cool. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think I would do the mystery box again now that I've done it. Like, I would totally do it as a taste testing the brand. I really like buying mystery boxes from a brand that I don't have much of anything from. I think it's a good way to get a little bit of everything without being, you know, too fussed about what you choose. Like, because if you choose it and it's wrong, that hurts like a lot. But if it's sent to you and it's a mystery and it's wrong, it doesn't hurt, it just doesn't work. So I think it's all like in my head, of course, but that's how my brain works. So now that I do have as much as I have, I probably wouldn't do a mystery bag again from Gloss Gods, but of all the products I've tried so far, I really do like them all. So I'm not upset about any of it. I do want to try the pigments and the water activated liner. That's gonna have to be when I'm feeling a bit more brave. All right, I'm going to let you go. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.